If there's one thing that Miraculous Ladybug isn't short on, it's the various loose ends that the show leaves along the way, and Zeg doesn't seem to be in much of a hurry to tie them up. In today's video, I've prepared a list of several questions that may or may not be answered in the upcoming seasons of Miraculous. But if you have good theories for any of them, I invite you to try answering them in the comments. Let's go! Will Adrien find out he's a monster, or will he live this life for the rest of his life? Gabriel asked Marinette never to let Adrien find out what he was doing hidden in the mansion's basements, and he was right to want to spare his son that trauma. But, on the other hand, I think he has every right to know about his real origin. How long will Marinette be able to keep this secret without freaking out? Will someone else end up spilling the beans? Every superhero have infinite powers starting from the 6th season? We saw in the episode Revolution that Cat Noir and Ladybug got rid of the annoying 5-minute rule and can now use their powers as many times as they want and without a transformation time limit. But will this become standard for all heroes without any context, or will each mature at the right time? Will Argos accept Ladybug as a leader, or will he end up being kicked out of the team for rebellion? He's not exactly the type of person who follows rules and accepts being controlled, especially if the person trying to boss him around is human, and that could become a problem in the future, especially since Ladybug is kind of bossy and sometimes ignores everyone else's opinions to do what she wants. And I just hope the show doesn't change Felix's personality just to fit in with the group of heroes, right? What was the true request Gabriel made to Gimme, and what exactly did he sacrifice? This is possibly the biggest mystery of Miraculous at the moment because it makes no sense for Gabriel to sacrifice what little usefulness he still had in exchange for two completely recovered and healthy lives, namely Emily's and Natalie's. Will this still lead to a twist in the story? Because LILA stole the Miraculous from the butterfly. We all know LILA is shallow, jealous, and ambitious, but does she want anything other than being rich and famous? I don't know. I think there's still a lot of story to be told, and despite not being worth the plate she eats, LILA is one of the most well-developed characters in Miraculous, and it will be disappointing if she doesn't have better motivations than these to become the new Hawk Moth, right? And if you agree with me, just leave that like and subscribe to the channel. I promise there won't be a shortage of theories here, okay? Did Chloe leave forever? Or will she just spend some time away from Paris? The Revolution episode was the final nail in the coffin for the blonde's career. I think I've never seen a character being so massacred in the script as the creator of Miraculous did with Chloe. And if she's going to come back playing the same ridiculous role, I think it's better she doesn't come back at all. Because it was very painful to watch what will happen to the inverted world of Shadybug and Noir. The Miraculous world Paris became a favorite among Miraculers, and I'm sure that if this story were to get a separate animated series, everyone would want to watch it. But we know how ZAG is, right? They always shelve the best projects, and if they don't deliver what they promise already, imagine what they didn't even promise. So, unfortunately, there's a great chance the characters from this alternative universe may never return for a continuation. Who is this teacher and what is she doing in Miraculous Ladybug? You can call me paranoid, but was it just me who found it strange that this woman appeared out of nowhere in the 4th season, without any introduction? Suddenly, everyone already knew the scientist. She didn't have any acclimatization episodes. I don't know, she seems too special to be just an extra in the show. And will LILA go after the holders she knows the secret identities of? In a revelation, Natalie handed over on a platter to the Viper all the information Gabriel had about the Miraculous, which includes the secret identities of most superheroes. And now that Ladybug finally let go and decided to trust the team, handing over the jewels permanently, LILA could very well steal several of them. And it would be very forced if she simply didn't try to do that. And I wonder what solution the writers will come up with to try to resolve this. What will happen to Alex now that everyone knows she is Bunnix? If it's already bad enough that LILA knows the heroine's secret identity, imagine when rumors spread that a simple teenager has a portable time machine capable of altering the past and revealing what will happen in the future. I don't think it will only be the Chrysalis that will go after her, huh? Will Alex be forced to leave the present time again and leave her family behind for her own safety? Who sacrificed themselves to create Sentimonster Kyoko? We already understood the story of cousin Sentimonsters Adrien and Felix, but Kyoko's origin remains a mystery. If we follow the pattern of Sentimonsters being children of Miraculous, it makes more sense to think that she already had a father or another mother who ended up getting sick and going into the base, as was the case with Coach and Emily, right? The problem is that it was never even mentioned that Mrs. Tsurugi is a widow and she doesn't seem sick at all. And will Emily be a good mother to Adrien, or off-screen is she as bad as Gabriel? First of all, it's not even 100% certain that it was really Emily in the pool scene, but assuming it was, I'm still very on the fence about the woman. And even when we get to know her better, I'll still be wary. This is because Adrien's life didn't become horrible only after she died. Poor thing was suffocated by his parents' overprotection since birth. She's just as guilty of that as Gabriel. So, will Emily try to lock Adrien up at home again and make him distance himself from his friends? Were Marinette's memories affected by absolute power like everyone else's, or does she remember exactly what happened? I would say it was kind of strange for Gabriel to ask Marinette not to tell the truth to Adrien when he could have just wished that she wouldn't remember any of it as part of the wish. Is it just because Marinette saw Gimme rewriting reality automatically that she remembers everything, or is it because she is the guardian of the miraculous? What happened to Lila in the recreation as soon as the witch put the butterfly brooch on her blouse? A mysterious energy invaded her hideout, messing with gravity. We've never seen anything like it in all 5 seasons of Miraculous. And that's where a crazy theory arises about what might have happened there. Well, if you have any idea what it might have been, take advantage and leave it in the comments, because I want to know. I just hope it really has some bombastic meaning behind it. Thank you very much for watching up to this point.